right, guys. There. Our microphone is back. Damn it.
What am I going to do with you, knucklehead?
Guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of #AskLiveLeanTV. And we're doing a little replay here because we didn't turn on
Why are we having so
the
many
microphone.
problems? Yeah.
We need someone to be behind the camera.
Yes. This is number 14, right?
This is episode number 14. So if you guys have not followed all the way from 1, go back and check out number 1 and catch up on these episodes. We want you to catch in on everything that we're talking about because every episode we're throwing some bombs at you guys. Like we're making sure that you guys know what to do
on rants,
to live
we're
lean.
Getting angry.
And speaking of rants, thank you for everybody out there from last week that you have gone over to iTunes and you've given us a review and you've rated the podcast. I appreciate that. And for all you clowns out there who haven't done it yet, you lurkers out there that my boy Gary Vee calls them, you guys got to take action and go over and help us out because this is not just a one-way street where we talk and you guys just listen. We want you guys talking back to us, and you can do that by going over and giving us a review and rating the show to help us get this out to more people.
And how much more fun would it be if this show was watched by millions of people and we got all kinds of interesting questions to keep it fresh?
Yes. So
that little rating review 2-second thing that it takes you to do is going to help make this show better.
And it's important. Like you guys don't realize in the podcasting world that how important this is to get iTunes to serve this show out to more people.
Right.
So we need you guys. We not only want to dominate YouTube, we want to dominate the tunes of I as well. So get over there and do your thing. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's jump right into the episode here. First question, you want to answer the first one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Desperately.
Okay, let me open up the question here. First one is from Henrietta a Crazy on Twitter. Says, I was wondering, I'm always hungry before going to bed. What should I do? Ignore it or just eat something?
Aha. Awesome question. I think I've asked that question in the past too.
Or sister.
Yeah. It's a really, I feel like the question is between should I eat how much I know I should be eating or should I listen to my hunger cues? Because a lot of people, there's this thing called intuitive eating where you eat when you're hungry and you don't when you're not and yada yada. But it depends. It always depends.
Put the image of the depends right here. Diapers.
If you have eaten the right amount for your body throughout the day, yet maybe you finished your last meal way early before bed and it's been several hours and you're just up late watching TV or whatever and that's when you get hungry, maybe go to bed earlier. You can try some hot tea. You can try non-caloric snacks like some celery, cucumbers.
Celery and salsa.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I did a video about best nighttime snacks for weight loss. But yeah, a lot of the problem could be boredom. Like maybe you're hungry, you think you're hungry because you're just sitting around.
You're sitting there watching TV and you're seeing all these commercials of McDonald's
Pizza,
and this and that. Maybe if you just went and turned the TV off and then picked up a book. Books don't advertise. I know in my book, thinkandlivelean.com, link it up right there.
No commercials.
There's no McDonald's commercials in there. It's actually telling you and creating the mindset for you to live lean. So it's just if you feel like you're hungry, but you know you've already ate your calories for the day, or you should have a good idea that you have, just mind over body. And also you go brush your teeth.
Yes.
Nobody wants to eat after they just brush their teeth because ain't nobody want to brush their teeth twice in 10 minutes.
It's so annoying. And then the other thing is if you did actually undereat for that day, then yes, you should just go eat.
Yeah.
So it depends if you've eaten enough or not.
Next question is you ask me.
Elizabeth Olson, fancy name, Elizabeth. You two live so close to the ocean. Do you ever get to take advantage of it, like doing activities such as snorkeling or surfing?
Yeah, we're down at the beach all the time.
Yes,
but
we do go to the beach a lot. But
since my baby mama over here is 9 months
years old?
pregnant.
9 months prego.
We haven't been able to do a lot of the kind of more extreme water activities that I could like.
Yeah, sporty type stuff.
But we're down the beach.
Gentle.
We're down the beach all the time. Like I'm playing basketball down there, rollerblading, biking, beach volleyball.
Yeah.
I get into the water every once in a while as well.
I go for walks at the beach like all the freaking time.
All the
but
time.
the thing about LA is it's not Hawaii and it's not Florida and the water's not warm like all year round. It's only really good for like going in it in the summertime, I think, without a wetsuit. Like people do go in it all year round, but usually they're wetsuited up unless it's the summertime. So it's really only like July and August that it's even like temperature wise okay, but yeah, we just don't really do much water
But
activity.
I do, like I said, I want to learn how to surf. So if anybody out there lives in LA and you are a surfer, you could be my next best friend.
Ooh.
You want to be
Best
buds?
friend opportunity.
I'll teach you how to lift. You teach me how to surf.
Sweet.
We
what
could
a
be
deal.
like bros. So let me know.
What a deal. Application for
But I don't want any.
surfer best
I don't want
friend.
any bros out there saying I'm a surfer, and then we get down there surfing, and you don't have a clue what you're doing. Don't use me, bro.
You
Don't
have to
use
be
me.
legit.
You gotta be like Kelly Slater style.
No fake surfers. Fake surfers not apply.
All right, next question from Tiffany Mack at TMacAttack on Twitter. I like that name, TMacAttack. Do you have any tips to improve grip strength when heavy lifting?
Yes, absolutely. We have lots of tips on that. You did a video, right?
Yeah, I did a video on, I think, the 6 exercises to develop stronger forearms. So forearms will lead to stronger grip. And some of the things I talked about in that was it's called a fat grip. So it's like a big blue implement that you'd put onto a barbell.
It's like an attachment.
To make the grip thick. So when you have a thicker grip, you gotta like your just doing this, my forearms are like
rips, bro.
Shredded
Damn.
right now. But you know what I mean? Like when you have to grip something like that, it's gonna pull in more motor units to really build grip strength. So try that out. Also, like when I was growing up, I was a hockey player. I always wanted to develop more wrist strength for shooting. There's like a stick that you can get. You could put a rope to the stick that ties into a plate, and then you just like twirl the wrist like this, and then the string goes up, and that's one of my faves. Also, you got
That's more for your wrist than your grip, though, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So if you really want to work just your hand like strength, you can use a squeeze ball. Like what are those? Oh, like a stress ball. I think it's called.
But be badass. Be like Chuck Norris and get one of those little
the clamp
things.
Yeah.
Like just like sit there like.
It's like the Thigh Master for your hand.
Go to like Starbucks and just have it on the table and just be like looking at people, just going.
I know.
Just look them right in the eye while you're doing it. Just like you just be like a beast.
With that angry look, yeah, like you're gonna beat them up.
Yeah.
But those things really do work, and it's exhausting. Like you'll actually feel sore in your hands the next day after using that. But do that frequently. Also, do the lifts frequently that you're trying to get better grip strength for. Like if it's for deadlifts, then do deadlifts often. If it's for pull-ups, do pull-ups often. That helps.
Next one is from Margaret Namias from Twitter. Meg Nam asks, do you eat fish and shellfish? If so, what do you recommend?
We do eat fish and shellfish.
Shellfish.
Yeah, I like, remember that soup you made that was like Gains of the Sea?
Yes.
What was it called? Protein Gains of the Sea?
Protein Gains of the
That
Sea.
was so
It has,
good.
like,
It had mussels in
everything
it.
in it.
Clams, like all kinds of stuff. Also, I love the halibut recipe.
Yeah. That was a good one too.
Are you so into me?
Yeah, you just got that pregnancy aura.
Aww.
If you're listening on the podcast, I'm like looking deeply into my wife's eyes right now.
He's giving me the look.
The look of love.
We're supposed to be talking about seafood.
Okay.
All right, yes. So,
Seafood can be an aphrodisiac though.
yeah, absolutely. Like, what is it, oysters?
Oysters.
Yeah, oysters are good. I hated seafood when I was a kid, but now I love it.
Yeah.
And I do consider it to be very healthy, and it's a good source of protein.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of pretty much anything. Lobster has always been like the just delicious.
Lobster.
The delicious.
We always have it at his mom's house.
Christmas
Yeah,
Eve
it's
is
so
always
good.
when we have it. And fish, yeah, I love salmon, like wild fish, because the farmed fish can get a little nasty.
Yeah,
so
we prefer wild fish.
Always try to look for wild fish when you can. But salmon is great. I love smoked salmon as well.
Yeah, we have some good recipes with smoked salmon.
Some
Those
tuna.
crackers.
Tuna is delicious. So yeah, we love it all. We recommend it all. But if you are gonna have it, go with a wild.
Yeah,
wild
a lot of
fish.
times you can find the wild stuff in the frozen section.
Yeah.
If you can't find it in like the regular
A lot of
fish
times
section.
the fresh sections don't have fresh salmon anyway.
I know, it's too bad. Or wild.
Wild salmon is hard.
And if you do find it at like Whole Foods or something, it's freaking expensive.
Gotta pay for the good stuff.
Yeah, but it is delicious. Yeah.
All right, next question from Umikal on Snapchat says, thanks so much for answering my last question. I highly enjoy and value your content. What is your opinion on energy drinks? How many in a day is too much? So bro, you're asking how many energy drinks in a day, as in like multiple?
That means you're already drinking too many.
Okay, to answer your first question, what is your opinion on energy drinks? I actually like energy drinks, but I don't drink them all the time because it's
certainly not more than one in a day, right?
But
have you ever had more than one a day?
Yes, because I'm gonna throw
Maybe
it.
once?
I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys because I am 100% real with you. Like sometimes when I'm out drinking with my buddies,
oh yeah, you've had.
I like to mix an energy
Red
drink with Grey Goose. I know everyone's gonna be like, "That's so bad. You shouldn't do that." I know.
Don't do that.
I know, but sometimes when you're with your homies, you just gotta, because honestly, like the reason I do it is because I need to stay awake. Honestly,
if you're such an old man.
Yeah, like if my buddies are like, yeah, like, we're going out, and they're like, okay, what time are we meeting? Or like 11 o'clock. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm already asleep for 2 hours by then. So it's because. All right, so the battery just died. Man, this episode is like the episode from HE Double Hockey Sticks. That's hell for all you people out there who can't spell.
Canadian of you.
Is that Canadian?
God, I guess so.
I think I first learned that word on Full House, so it's not a Canadian thing. But to get back to where we were, I think we were talking about energy drinks, and I was telling you the story about me staying awake at night. But yeah, so I actually like energy drinks, not from a health perspective. It's one of my things that bad things that I do. Like,
because
I'm not perfect.
We do like some things that aren't healthy.
Like I'm not trying to be perfect. So energy drinks, I have them once in a while, but bro, like multiple times a day, no.
No, just don't.
Like multiple times a week, no. Like seriously, I don't do that. I have them like when I just feel like I want to I love caffeine. So it's just like, if I want to feel like off the wall roof, just bouncing, I'll go grab one.
What do you think if a person doesn't drink coffee? Do you think then one Red Bull a day?
I wouldn't. Damn, Red Bull is gross too.
At least coffee's more natural.
Well, coffee is antioxidants and everything else. So to answer your question, man, if you're drinking multiple a day, cut back. And it's going to be tough on you because those things are addictive.
Yes. And
so if you're having, let's just say this, if you're having 2 a day for the first week, have 2 a day for 6 days of those 7. Then for the next week, 2 a day for 5 days of those 7. Cut back slowly like that.
So what's he supposed to do on the 2 days when he's
he still has one energy drink in him.
Yeah.
He's good. Bro, you're good.
I wonder what would happen. Would you just sleep all day if you had none?
No, you're just going to feel like you're going to.
Or you just
but you still have one in you, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm being very lenient on you, man. We're giving you an energy drink a day. This is good.
How often would you say that you have them? Once a month?
Once. I can't even remember the last time I had one.
Once a quarter?
Once a month, once every
Maybe
3
once
weeks.
a month.
It's not very often.
Yeah.
All right. How many in a day is too much?
Yeah, if you're asking that, you're already having too many.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Okay, next question from Dex2Real. His question is, would you trade in your body of an obese person? Would you trade in your body of an obese person for $1 million? So I think he's asking if I was obese. Would I trade in my body to become obese and take $1 million?
Oh, for $1 million.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a good question because.
Which do you want more, to stay lean or $1 million?
It's not even about the money. It's about the challenge. A lot of these shows coming out, they put the trainer on a weight gaining program where he gains the weight. And people have asked me, would you go on this show?
Fat to fit or whatever.
And I'm like, well, it doesn't really fit with my brand or anything because we're Living Lean 365. But I often wonder is if I did gain weight, I would love to burn it off.
I cannot imagine you as an obese person, but
So it's not about the money to me. It's more about the challenge and to be an inspiration to. Because let's be honest. Like,
wait, but is the deal that you get to burn it off, or do you have to stay? It sounds like he's saying you'd have to stay obese.
oh
and have
damn,
$1
no,
million.
like making $1 million is a lot easier than living a life of obesity.
Yeah.
So I would say no to that. But if it was like, it would we give you $1 million to put the weight on and then you can
And then
lose
take
it
it
if you
off?
want?
Yes.
I don't know if I would say yes, but what I was saying was like, one of my goals is to motivate and inspire people that they can do it. But being a guy who's never been obese, it's tough because I've never been obese. So it's like, how much of a motivation, inspiration can you really be because you were never in my footsteps?
Well, yeah, and some people who are starting out obese just feel like, how can you understand me kind of thing if you've never been in my shoes sort of thing. But I don't think that doesn't mean you can't be an inspiration, motivation.
Well, I'm just
think you
saying
still
too,
are.
like the point of somebody who has done that. So
Yeah.
that's a good question to you guys is, let's use this as the question of the day. We'll remind at the end of the video as well.
Yeah.
Put your answer down below. If I was to gain weight and then lose it again, would I become more
Like 100 pounds.
would that be more inspirational to you listening to me than it would be if I'm just living lean 365 days a year for the rest of my life?
Yeah, which scenario is more motivating?
What's more motivating for you? What's more shareable for you? Like,
Ooh, if everyone wants you to do it, are you going to do it?
no. I mean, if it's overwhelming, like, this is it, man. This is. I don't know.
Like, if you knew that that's what you
No,
had
I
to
still
do
can't
to
even-
motivate people,
I still
would you
can't
do
even
it?
say. I still can't even say I would do it. I'm not promising anything. Probably. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, that's just my
Really?
gut.
Okay.
Like, it's health to me. I got a baby on the way. Like,
And you know what? The consequences of that are much bigger than just not liking
And-
the way you look or anything. It really affects your health.
and
Becoming obese affects your
I'm
health.
actually like, if I know you guys, I'm probably predicting that you're gonna say don't do it.
Yeah, probably.
Because like our brand is about how do you sustain it 365.
Right.
So anyway, let us know. I'm very curious to see what you guys would say
not
to
for
that.
$1 million.
But $1 million, man, we're living in 2016. Like, put a couple zeros on that. Make me in the 9 comma
You
club.
want to be a billionaire?
I want to be in the it was the 3 comma club.
3 commas.
No.
Yeah. 3 commas.
Zero. No, it's 4 columns. Put me in the 4 comma club, which means $1 billion, and we can talk.
All right. So we have, who's this from? It doesn't say. Oh yeah, Tulip. Tulip991 on Snapchat says, if I lift heavy 4 to 5 times a week and always have a protein shake right after an intense weightlifting session, I just ran out of protein powder.
Okay.
We are low on money and can't get any more right away. I know that protein from food is not digested as quickly as protein powder. What is the best substitute for us until then?
I love that question, especially like.
Yeah, I thought
and
that was
I just ran out of protein
yeah.
powder.
Like right now.
Frown space.
So cute.
I love you guys.
No,
man.
but I see how it's related to the question now.
No,
But
like-
at first I was like, oh, is this
No,
side note?
I get it.
Yeah.
So I would say your next best option is a high digesting or quickly digesting protein source, which like egg whites would be a good substitute for you.
Yeah.
But honestly, don't overthink it. Like,
Yeah,
You're
don't
not-
worry about how fast
you're
you're
not
digesting
trying
it.
to be the next Phil Heath, like the next bodybuilder superstar.
Or
Like,
maybe she is.
I'm gonna
you?
say Andrea or Andrea. You're probably not. I'm just gonna put that out there. So just don't overthink it. But egg whites would be a good substitute.
Yes. When you're a pro bodybuilder, you have to take these things more seriously. But when
Yeah.
you're just a normal human trying to live lean, it's not like life or death how
Yeah.
quickly your protein is digesting. And I definitely recommend having whole foods over supplements anyway. Like supplements are nice to
Well,
have.
not post workout.
But yeah, I mean, they're especially nice to have post workout. But I definitely write plenty of like custom plans for people without even protein powders included because let's be real, food is everything, and supplements
life.
are secondary. So just running out of a protein powder temporarily or not being able to afford it temporarily is not the end of the world. what we got next?
Next question. I think she made it in for 2 times this episode. Margaret Namias at Magnum on Twitter. Magnum. Liquid hot magma.
Magma.
She says, what brand of stevia do you use? All that I have seen have additives. I'm looking for a pure one.
Really? What's added in it?
Oh,
Do you know?
there's some things. And honestly, like, I've talked about stevia in the past, like, of a certain brand to have that I was using for a while. I did a blog post about it, but I haven't used that one in a while. But I'll link up that blog post below, and you can get that one. I know it's a very pure form of stevia, but the one that I've been using lately is just a liquid, and it's just from Whole Foods.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's organic.
I can't tell you if it's
Whole Foods brand.
if there's additives in it or not. I'm slack, I guess, on that. Like usually I look at all labels on everything, but when it comes to stevia,
you use such a tiny amount.
Yeah, so go check out that link below.
Brand.
Go check out that link below, and there should be something there for you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on to Carla Gayton. Welcome back, Carla. Thanks for the questions. What is your favorite salad? Mine is just kale with lemon and black pepper. You should try it. That's so cute.
It's such a question for you.
For me? Oh, because I love salad. Jesus, I love salad.
Praise the Lord, Jesus. Thank you for making salad.
I seriously cannot get enough salad, and I love all different types of salads. Yeah, kale with lemon and pepper is delicious for sure. I love that.
That salad seems like it's lacking gains.
I would put some olive oil too, I think. But yeah, and also some like meat or something.
Kale, what is it? Kale, black pepper, and
lemon.
So you're eating 0 calories?
Yeah, I would add a lot of things to that. But
yeah.
I think if I had to pick a favorite salad, I like arugula as the favorite lettuce. And then, I don't know, like, how do you pick a favorite? Because we make our salads different every single day. Like, we never have the same salad twice. So,
well, we've had big-ass salads recipes on teamoflean.com.
But we vary the different vegetables and different proteins and stuff that are in it. So, it's a little bit different.
So, basically, like, to give you the breakdown of our big-ass salad, you take a big-ass bowl. You take a big-ass handful of lettuce, spinach, arugula, you throw it in.
Well, I chop it.
Chop it. That's the key.
That's key.
Chop. Get that so thinly sliced that when you just put your fork in, it just doesn't go all over your face and everything. Like, it's just, you eat it.
He hates when food touches, like, his face.
I ain't down with that.
Yeah.
Food,
so funny.
Food belongs in my mouth, not on
everywhere.
my face.
So funny.
So then...
you add some protein, you add some veggies.
And then, like, some nuts. Throw a bunch of nuts in there, and
you add some dressing.
Get some gains.
Yeah. Oh, you know what is another salad recipe that's a favorite of mine is that tabbouleh salad, the Abtastic grain-free tabbouleh salad that I made recently. Oh, yes. Right? How much did I freaking love that? Oh, love it.
Life. Salad is life.
It has lemon in it, yeah. So if you're in Team LiveLean, check out that recipe, Abtastic tabbouleh.
I think that's all the questions for today.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging in there with us for all these technical difficulties on this show.
They don't know about them because you're going to edit, right?
No, I mean, usually we shoot this show like from start to finish, no edits. But we just got to because we were so into
Camera
it.
problems, mic problems,
mic check,
question problems.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. And the question of the day, just once again, is would it be more inspirational coming from somebody who has put on weight and then lost it again, or somebody who lives lean 365 and just lives the lifestyle?
Which scenario inspires you?
Which one inspires you more?
Or that you feel like you could relate to better?
And one more thing, if you haven't gotten over to iTunes yet, go over there. Other than that, I think that's a show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you so much for tuning in. Like, these episodes, I mean, the podcast, it's like a 30-minute podcast typically, but if you are watching on YouTube, sitting there watching on YouTube for 30 minutes, like, to me, that's a long time, but you guys are doing it, and obviously, hopefully, you're being engaged in the show and you're loving the content, so thank you so much for doing that.
Yes. The other thing is, ask us more questions on Twitter. And we like Twitter best because it's easiest to find them there. And it also limits your question to 140 characters
Yes.
or less, unless you like hack it like that one person
Oh,
did,
yeah,
attaching
yeah.
a long ass story.
So at Brad Guthrow on Twitter.
Keep
Thanks,
the questions
guys.
short so that we can be like concise, because it's hard when they're like long. Although we do want you to explain your background a little bit, so we don't have to keep saying it depends. Because the more we know you guys, the more specific we can get.
Yep. All right. That's a show. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And
We'll see you next time.
Living lean.
Bye.
Boy.
Wanna do a thumbnail?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do a thumbnail before.
Yeah.
What do we want to do on this thumbnail?
It's funny when our faces are like shocked, right? Gross! What was that?
Oh man, that's how we do thumbnails, people.